stopping by another video here on my channel. So today I thought it would be only appropriate, seeing as how today is the 5-year anniversary of my channel, which I didn't realize until a few days ago when I was looking at it and discovering 5 years ago today I started my YouTube channel. As you may have seen on social media, I went through a couple of name changes but settled on this one, and I thought it was only appropriate to film and show you guys one of my favorite videos. I absolutely love VOGUE's 73 questions, and of course didn't want to do that long of a video and that many questions, so I narrowed it down, chose my favorite 25 since 25 is my favorite number. And so let's just roll straight into it and let's have fun.
Dream car.
Chrysler Sebring convertible.
Dinner with a dead or alive, who and why?
I would have to choose William Shakespeare. A lot of people that know me know that I absolutely am a huge fanatic of William Shakespeare. So probably him, because I'm so in love with a lot of his works and I want to know if he truly wrote them, if he had others like Christopher Marlo and a few other authors help him. I would love to have dinner with him if I ever got the chance.
Dream job.
Dream job. So I'm kind of in my dream job now. I absolutely love what I do. I am a professional fundraiser for a lot of nonprofits, but dream job ultimately would be to be in the fundraising field, but for a Jewish nonprofit.
Pet peeve.
Oh, that's a good one. Pet peeve. I hate when people, this grinds me so much. I hate when people like scuff their feet when they're walking, when they don't like pick up their feet to walk, and you just hear like the brushing of like the bottom of their shoe on the ground. It drives me mad. I cannot stand it.
Favorite Jewish food.
Rugelach. It's like a rolled treat. There's all kinds of different flavors and kinds. There's like chocolate, there's raspberry. I mean, pretty much like you can put any kind of filling in rugelach, but it is one of my favorites. And then matzo ball soup would be my other one, because that's like a quintessential Jewish food, like that everybody loves no matter who you are. So yeah, those two for sure.
Best movie.
Best movie, Princess Bride. I literally grew up on it. I know the entire movie by heart. I have seen the movie, I kid you not, and I wish I were even close to kidding on this. I've seen it easily 400 or 500 times, and there's a lot of funny stories to go with The Princess Bride, but I truly do know the entire movie. Any scene, I could repeat word for word the scene, like whatever current scene somebody throws out at me.
Favorite book.
That's a good one. I would say The Giver. Funny story with that one, actually. My mom tried to get me to read that when I was younger, like back during, I think it was like elementary school or middle school. I want to say middle school, and I didn't read it, and I don't know if it was just like because she was trying to get me to read it at the time that I didn't want to, but then I got assigned to it during high school, and so I had to read it, and I ended up absolutely loving the book. It is now one of my favorite books ever. So that one, and also The Great Gatsby, those two are two of my ultimate favorites.
Last show binged.
I'm binge watching right now. What am I binge watching right now? I need to finish The Bold Type, because the show just finished, and so I haven't seen the last episode. But binging wise, probably Big Bang Theory. I'm rewatching it for like the second or third time, and that's just like an outside one. But of a new series, Virgin River, the newest season.
Favorite play or musical.
Favorite musical by far, Phantom of the Opera. Probably Evita is another favorite musical. And then just play, I would say, I don't know. I can't think of like a good. I mean, I've seen so many, I can't think of like one good solid play. I don't know, I've seen a lot of them, but a lot of them are musicals too. So I'm just gonna go with Phantom of the Opera and Evita are two of my favorites.
Go-to comfort food.
Pasta. Anything pasta, your girl is game. Anything pasta.
Favorite restaurant.
Ooh, it used to be the Cheesecake Factory, and then 2 times, unfortunately, I ended up getting sick from it, so that one changed real quick. And woo, you okay?
Yeah. I was trying to keep you on your toes. The wind, like. I don't know if you can cut this out.
I usually do like one cut. So
Okay, cool.
Do we want to start over or no?
No, I think
No,
it's
just
so
roll with it?
natural. Yeah.
All right. Well, we had a little mishap there, but everything is good. What was the last question? Sorry, now like I'm so tripped up.
You said that your favorite restaurant was the Cheesecake Factory.
Right, used to be the Cheesecake Factory. I would say now, as bad as this may say, like living where I do, like I don't have a favorite restaurant here. But I would say overall, probably my favorite restaurant is, oh my God, this is gonna sound somewhat corny, but whatever, Cracker Barrel.
Favorite or best birthday you received or gave?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Best birthday gift I received was, oh geez, oh my God. Trying to think. There's a few good ones. Many years ago, my parents got me tickets to go see Bernadette Peters at Tanglewood in the Berkshires, and I ended up being like less than like 2 feet away from her as she was singing and performing, and like really quickly got to meet her. So that was a phenomenal one. And then pretty much anytime I've seen Alanis Morissette in concert, like those were usually birthday presents. And then given, honestly, the best I've given were surprise ones, like just surprise out of the blue presents that I gave friends. Those ended up being some of the best presents I gave because they were so shocked by like what the present was or like what it incorporated. And so yeah, it's always fun for me, like the shock value, even though I'm not much of a person that likes a surprise when it comes to presents. I actually dislike it, but giving, I love like the shock factor, weirdly enough.
Favorite childhood memory?
Ooh, I have a lot of them. I would say, ooh, buddy. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Your favorite one?
Favorite one. Okay, the first one that comes to mind is going to England with my parents and my sister, and I actually got to meet the Queen Chef. It was very unexpected. It was very awkward the way it happened. And it was just, yeah, it was a very unique experience, one of which most people in their lifetimes don't get. So yeah, that's definitely a favorite.
What did you want to be when you grow up, and why did or didn't you pursue it?
So I wanted to be an actress when I grew up. I wanted to be in the acting world. I wanted to be in theater, doing plays. I wanted to, be an actress, go to Los Angeles, that whole idea. I didn't, just because it wasn't financially stable kind of job, really. And I still enjoyed that whole world, and I still enjoy going to plays and obviously watching movies and TV shows, but just doing it, don't have the passion for it anywhere close to where I used to.
What are 3 headliners of the music video of your dreams? Or music festival of your dreams? What are the 3 headliners?
3 headliners. Ooh, that's easy. Alanis Morissette, Josh Groban, Taylor Swift.
Favorite pair of shoes you own?
Ooh. I own quite a bit. say, weirdly enough, I'm not wearing them today, but I would have to say my turquoise Converse All-Star sneakers. I found them at a thrift store for $10 a few years back, and they are my absolute favorite pair.
Piece of clothing you wish you kept from high school.
Ooh. This is gonna sound so like, now it's, you know, vintage-ish. There's honestly a lot of halter tops, and tube tops that I absolutely loved that I kind of wish I had kept, just because now they're starting to come back in style, and I've always loved halters especially, and I had a ridiculous amount. I want to say like I had 10 or 15 halters easily, and I love them, and I miss them.
Go to drink order, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic.
Ooh. Well, everybody knows I'm a water gal, so I guess like that's an obvious non-alcoholic one, but outside of water, I would definitely have to choose lemonade. An alcoholic, I would either go for, my favorite is Sex on the Beach. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Or it goes by number of names, one of which is inappropriate, so I'm not going to mention it. But one of the names for it is like something about like a mudslide or something like that. It's Clue and Bailey's. Like I said, there's different names for it, depending on where you go and where you get it. But it's also a good solid like alcohol favorite.
Tips or advice on starting a YouTube channel?
Honestly, make videos that you love, like this, like I'm making. Don't do what's popular. Don't do what the trend is. If you want to do that and go with the trend to try and like be part of the YouTube algorithm to be seen, sure, I get it. Doing a couple of videos here and there that are on trend, fine. But honestly, make videos that you enjoy doing, that you would want to see. Because honestly, that's when you like see the pure passion in somebody when you're watching a YouTube video, is when they're doing something that they genuinely love to do and that they genuinely love to talk about. Like you see the happiness inside of them as they're showing it to you.
Okay, go-to song.
Oh, go-to song. I don't know. Go-to song. My immediate thought is Fight Song by Rachel Platten. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Favorite like sad song, I don't know. Oh, actually, so I'm not gonna not say Fight Song because that's a freaking amazing song, but a song that I've loved for like 15, 20 plus years easily is Bittersweet Symphony by The Verve. Anytime that song comes on radio, Spotify, or I just put it on, you know, I'm playing it on YouTube or whatever, anytime that song comes on, even in a restaurant, a shop, or whatever, I will stay for the entire song. Like, that's one song I will never shut off. I will never pause. I've had many musician friends of mine, shout out Mackay Gray, do covers of it, and it's, yeah, that's actually an ultimate favorite song. No diss to Rachel, still love Fight Song, it's still an amazing frickin' song, but Bittersweet Symphony, far goes past any other song. Yeah, I'm sticking with that one.
Favorite trip or vacation?
Also England, but also a few years, it was either before or after, I went to Switzerland with my family and with my sister, and that was amazing. There was a beautiful bed and breakfast that we stayed in Switzerland. It was actually one of my favorite bed and breakfasts I've ever stayed in my entire life. We got to meet my mom's old boarding school principal. We got to just travel all around Switzerland when we were there, and then England we got to visit Leeds Castle. We got to obviously go to Buckingham Palace. I would say those two are my favorites.
Best and worst relationship thus far?
Ooh. Oh, buddy. best relationship, as slightly screwed up as this is going to sound, was high school sweetheart. It went on for many, many years. Those that know me know how long it went on, but I'm not going to say the number, who the name is. It went on for 10 plus years, let's just say that. It was one of the best relationships, but honestly, still to this day, it was one of the worst. Just because I went through so much with that person. I dealt with more than I ever thought I would deal with, but it taught me a lot. And then there was but also one of the worst relationships, like if we want to like differentiate from the best completely, is one that I went through about 2 years ago. That one really screwed me up. I've come back from it, and I'm actually now friends again with the person, but it really, really screwed me up at the time and for a while afterwards.
Teacher that made the most impact.
Ooh, Miss Clark, from my high school. She was the drama teacher all 4 years, and I had drama all 4 years of high school with her. And she was the drama teacher. She also taught English, but she was, honest to God, my favorite teacher of all time. Not anything against any other teacher of mine, but if I had to choose one teacher, she was the one that made the most impact on me, for sure.
Favorite art artist.
Ooh. Can I name two? I'm gonna name two. I know I'm naming two for a few of these, but that's because I really can't decide when I name two of something. Vincent van Gogh and Leonardo da Vinci. Both for separate reasons, but those are my favorites.
And lastly, advice on being simply happy.
To enjoy what you do. And even though everybody goes through struggle, and even though everybody deals with forms of anxiety and depression, both of which I have dealt with in the past, is honestly just trying to, as cliche as it may sound, live your authentic self. And don't try and do anything for anybody else other than you. That is one of the hugest lessons I've learned in the past 10, 15 years, is do not do anything that you choose to do in life for anybody else other than yourself, and to make yourself happy. Because if you do something for somebody else and for other people, you're going to end up regretting it, and you're not going to be as happy with whatever that is, whether it's career or personal life or whatever it is, and whatever it surrounds. Do something that you enjoy. Live somewhere where you want to live. Don't let that decision come into play with anybody else, even with a significant other. Just know that not every day is going to be happy. Listen, this morning I woke up, I wasn't having a good mental health day. Almost didn't have this video happen because last night and this morning kind of sucked. And then I did a couple things to get myself out of myself, out of my own system, ran some errands, did things for me, and I'm happy as a pumpkin right now. So yeah, I would say that's the key.
And on that great note, it's a wrap.
Thank you so much.